Hi guys, and welcome to day 2 of our Freedom Through Fitness. I am Danny Detra, and I am going to introduce myself, and I'm going to be talking about what it takes to actually build this business and how much time you need to put into it in order to be successful. So my story started about 4 years ago. I was about 10 pounds heavier than I am now. I was a newlywed, and I was just in a funk, I guess you could say. So I was physically, emotionally, and mentally probably in the worst place I'd ever been in my life, and I just needed something. And my best friend had told me she had lost 9 pounds in a Facebook accountability group in 21 days, and I didn't care what it was. I wanted to be a part of it. So I ended up joining the group, and it was a program called 21 Day Fix. You guys might have heard of it. And I followed the program for 21 days straight. The woman who was running the group told me I had to buy Shakeology, and I was like, nope, not doing that. And I didn't think there was anything wrong with my diet at the time, and I was like, oh, I can just work out and lose this weight, no problem. I had never done a diet or followed any kind of diet, and I had never had a problem with weight, so I was like, well, I don't need to do that. I'll just do the workouts and the weight will come right off. But turns out at the end of 21 days, I had lost 0.0 pounds, not even a couple ounces. Even though I'd worked out 21 days straight and I had checked in every single day to the group. Apparently you cannot out-train a bad diet. Bummer. But what I had was a sense of accomplishment, and I hadn't felt that in such a long time that I ended up continuing with the group. And I did that for 4 months straight. I loved the women in the group. I loved the content that they were sharing. I loved having the accountability of showing up to something every single day. And I loved the competition aspect of it because I didn't want to be the only person not checking into the group. So about month 5, when I still had 0 results after working out for 4 months straight, there was a new program coming out called 21 Day Fix Extreme. And I told myself, okay, well, you're 30 now. You're going to have to order 21 Day Fix Extreme if you want to get these results. So I ordered it with the Shakeology, and I did it for 21 days straight, drinking the Shakeology, following the meal plan to the best of my abilities, and I lost 3 pounds. And my coach had been asking me the entire time if I wanted to be a coach, and telling me all the reasons why she thought I'd be a great coach. And I had all those normal reservations that we all have. I don't want to sell anything. I don't want to be that girl. I don't really post on social media, and I don't have time, right? And I kept telling her no. But at the end of 21 Day Fix, I just felt like I needed to do this because I had brought 7 of my friends over in that meantime. And I was like, this isn't really that hard. Like, it's just inviting people to do this group and get fit. And it's actually really fun. So I thought if I could make a couple extra $100 a month, then that would be freaking awesome. So I signed up as a coach, and I freaked out, and I did nothing for 2 weeks. And because I had the fear, right? Oh my gosh, like, what are people going to think of me? So I did nothing for 2 weeks. And once I got over the fear and I got moving, I made my first post. It was terrible, but I made my first post, and I started inviting people to join me. I ended up having my first rank advancement and making $400 in my first month as a coach. And a light bulb kind of went off in my head, like, this could be the ticket that brings me home to my husband. Because at the time I was a bar manager and I worked nights. And so we were kind of just like passing ships in the night because he worked very early in the morning for his company and I worked late at night. So I wanted something to bring me home. I had no plans or desires to be a work at home coach. I just wanted enough income that I could leave the bar and go find something that I did love. Well, 11 months into my journey, I actually was fired from my job as a bar manager in a 2-minute phone call with no backup plan other than Beachbody. And my husband looked at me and said, what makes you the happiest? And I said, Beachbody. And he said, so let's go for it. So I have been home full time now with Beachbody for 3 years. We had our daughter in July of 2017. So she's going to be 2 here shortly. And I haven't had to worry about going back to work because of the income Beachbody provides. And I've got to be home with her every single step of the way. Never had to miss a first of any of hers because I've got to be here. And I'm just so thankful for this opportunity. So that's my story in a nutshell. Obviously, there's a lot more that goes into it over the last 4 years, but that's kind of the story in a nutshell. So a lot of people ask, like, what exactly do you do and how do you make money? So I kind of want to go over like what a day in a life of a coach looks like. So we have something we call the 4 vital behaviors, which is essentially our job duties. So our number one job is to be proof that the products work, aka take care of yourself. Follow a program, drink your Shakeology, follow the meal plan to the best of your abilities, and work on you. The whole point of this journey is to become the best version of yourself and work on you being the best version of yourself. With that, we share our journey over on social media in the hopes to inspire others for them to do the same thing. And then when the time is right, we invite them to join us. So, and then the last part of that is just recognizing the people who do join us for the good things that are happening in their life, whether that be weight loss, non-scale victories, growing a business, whatever it is. We want to make sure that we're recognizing the people that chose to align their lives alongside of us and for the great things that are happening to them. So that's basically our job. So a day in a life of a coach looks like wake up, have your Energize, which if you don't know what Energize is, you need to know what it is because it's the bomb. And then you do your workout, you'll have your Shakeology. And one of our main things that we do to work on ourselves is read personal development. So before I became a coach, I had never read a self-help book and I thought they were for wackos. But turns out they're for everyone. And so we read 15 minutes of personal development a day, and then we implement that. You can read as many books as you want, but if you're not actually taking action on the things you're learning, it really doesn't matter. So growing your mind is going to be as important as working on your physical health in this business because it is a mentally tough business. You're going to have a lot of rejection. You're going to have people telling no or people ignoring you. And you need to be mentally tough enough to know that it's not personal. It's just their hang up, has nothing to do with you. So you need to be mentally tough to know that you can keep going and that's just a bump in the road and you'll get over it. So we do have an actual business activity tracker that we use every single day. So this is what it looks like. So this is what you will do every single day as a coach if you would like to build a business. So work out and drink your Shakeology. Check. Take care of you. You must put your oxygen mask on first before you can take care of others, right? Okay. Initiate connections and add followers. So if you have, let's say you have 200 followers on Facebook, if you think that you can say the same thing over and over to the same people and everyone's going to join you, it's not going to happen. You need to continually grow your network. I started out with 700 Facebook friends. Now I have 3,500 Facebook friends. I started out with 300 Instagram followers. Now I have 10,000 Instagram followers. So you need to grow your network so that new eyes are upon you so that they can see what you're doing and see if they want to be a part of it. Okay? So do a social media post that showcases the benefits of your healthy lifestyle and do a call to action. So this is part of the inviting process. So if you had a fantastic workout and you're feeling really great and you have a new group that's coming up, you want to tell them a story about why you're feeling so great, maybe where you were and how you weren't feeling great before you found these programs. And then at the end of that post, you would do a simple call to action, say I'm looking for 10 women to join me in my next boot camp. Drop an emoji if you'd like information. So that is one way that you can invite people. Okay, next, you want to get on Instagram stories because Instagram stories is the place to be. And you want to share about your Energize, share some clips of your workout so people can see exactly what you're doing so they can see like, hey, I could do that too. You want to share about your Shakeology, and then the rest you just want to share about your day-to-day life. Maybe you're a busy working professional, maybe you're a mom, maybe you're a dog mom, maybe you're a student, maybe you're an athlete, whatever it is, you want to put that in your story so that your followers can get to know you. Next, you want to respond to anyone who likes, comments, or views your stories or posts or anything like that. Thank them for the love and just start a conversation. This business is built on relationships. If you are not building relationships with people, you are not going to build a business, but you need to be consistently building relationships with people so that you have the opportunity to invite them later on. Okay. Next, you want to invite at least 15 people a day to join you. So you have to invite people. People are not just going to flood in and come to you. And I know a lot of people think that, but even 4 years in, people are not knocking down my door to join me, and I help a lot of people get started every single month, and I still have to work my tush off to go find them. Fitness is such an intimate thing, and sometimes people are so scared to reach out to us. When we reach out to them, it really breaks the ice and really helps them get over that hurdle, and then they'll be able to join you. Okay? And then you want to follow up with anyone that you've invited before and see if they're interested, and maybe now's a better time, or see what's going on in their life, okay? Then you want to get people results. So when people do join you, you want to make sure they're having a fabulous time in the boot camp that you provided, or that your coach has provided for you and all your customers. You want to recognize any great thing that's happening to them. Maybe they finished a program for the first time. Maybe they had a non-scale victory. Maybe they hit a weight loss goal they were working on. And then respond to any questions that your customers or coaches might have. And we have a team page where you can ask all your questions, and we'll be sure to answer those. And then personal development, like we talked about. So you'll find a book that speaks to you, and you'll work on that, and you'll grow your mind as well as working on your physical fitness as well. And that's what we do every single day as a coach. So this here will take you about an hour. You do need to devote an hour a day to your business if you want to see real results. This isn't something that you can just, put up a post and expect everyone to join you. You actually have to do the work, connect with people, build relationships, and then invite them when the time is right, all while working on your own fitness journey. So about an hour a day for a new coach is pretty standard. So those are the things that we do. So if you guys have any questions, just go ahead and drop them in the comments below, and we'll be sure to answer them. And then look out for video 3 later.